Evening all, welcome back to Space Engineers. So as with anything, you have chores to do when you play these games. You have a ship, a mighty ship I might add, but you have to then do your chores to ensure that it's right. So what we're going to do today is some tidy up. We've got a lot of drones. We're going to blow them up, yay! And we're going to do this using the drones. So it's going to be some kind of Robot Wars-esque, venting all my oxygen. Oh, for flip's sake. Seriously, my airlocks are so busted. Anyway, are you having trouble with airlocks? Post in the comments. I am tempted to do a mod. I'm trying to keep it. It is actually 100% vanilla at the moment, but maybe post in the comments. Tell me some mods that you use that you would recommend. Like, is there a good airlock mod? Because these things, yeah, they don't work. So post in the comments. Let me know. Oh my god, bloody oxygen! Do you know what? I barely use oxygen, and I'm running out of it all the time. Because of stupidity like that. I do like the oxygen. I think the pressurization is wonderful, and I really I'm a big fan of it. Anyway, let's start tidying up. So we've got our gun drone, so let's just go and take over that. Remote control. It would be nice if it was just a button that said here, take control. I would like that, but there we go. So this, oh look at that, ooh, it's got a targeting reticules. So we're just going to do some trash elimination the cool way. Yeah, damn right. That's what you get. That's what you get, Larry. That's what you get. So there we go, one drone done. Let's go and do some more. I've got to admit, actually, there's not too many. There's a strange space station over there. There's my miner there. Oh, gutted. Is that all there is? Oh no, there's another one up here. Ha ha! Love this game, man. What more fun way could there be to let's just take care of some space debris? Love it. Now, one of the things I am going to do with these drones, and I'm just going to take care of this drone now, is one of the things I want to do is to basically fit a drone as a missile, so you can actually prepare missiles and fire them into mining carriages and things like that. So, you know, that's going to be pretty cool. Now, I recall there was a drone in here somewhere. Where is he? Where are you? Droney boy. There you are. God, that's a big rock, isn't it? And you see I can't hear it. So there we go. So we've dealt with all our pesky flipping drones. Yes, I think we have. Yeah, it looks like we have. And I think the drones become a real annoyance. So what we're going to do is I would like to have kept this drone, but I can't. I guess I've saved the blueprint so I can just build it another time. Look at that ship. That's gorgeous. There is I mean, again, I would stress this game is about your own personal train set, and I think you should really be enjoying building these kind of things. Right. So I just noticed there's another mining probe there, but I think for now, no. Well, let's get rid of it. In fact, I'm going to do this by hand. So let me just come and do that. In terms of oxygen, I'm getting a bit worried because I mined like 100k of oxygen, and I'm just wondering where it's all gone. I think opening and closing the door is losing me just god amounts of oxygen, so I'm a bit worried about that. As you can see, my refineries are running nice. Got loads of tanks. I don't know if I can do anything with them though, but this is why generally in fact, let me just do that. Let's go to my cargo. I'm just running around with the cans. I'm keeping my helmet on, which sounds ruder than it should be, but let me just go here. So let's just take 1 and 2. So I guess that's kind of the right way it is. It's only because the ship is not always airtight, and nor is it meant to be. You know, things like this drone bay here. I mean, in theory, I guess I don't necessarily even need to go in there. I should have probably just made it so I could control, well, I can control that module from cameras. So I guess I'd actually don't even need to go in there. Yeah, so you see here an oxygen is high in here. Oh god, these doors. There we go. So I think oxygen generally is working quite well. Oh look, I didn't do the tour, did I? Look, you have a nice viewing area, so you can just in high oxygen view. Haven't finished that yet, but let's go outside. Ooh, dear. I had to get rid of my hangar doors because they just, there's no point. There really was no point. Oh bugger. Again, I need to fix this. You know what I mean? It's like there's 101 things to be done, so I should probably be getting on with them, but there we go. Now I painted all my wonderful hangar. Just realised I missed a bit there. Missed a bit of paint there. OCD in me comes out again. There we go. So that looks nice, doesn't it? And I think that this is definitely the beauty of the game, is this ability to do this kind of thing. Right, so we need to probably get rid of that drone. So let's just let's do it in a haphazard way. Let's bring in our gun drone. Remote control. Why have I lost control of the gun drone? What is going on? Let's try a different terminal. So you see what I did there? That was quite clever. This is the building gantry, obviously with thrusters you can move it around if you need to, but and then it's just connected to the control by the button. I'm proud of that. I was quite impressed with that. So first thing, we're going to switch off the in fact no, we're not. We're just going to move the gun drone in. Remote control. Why can't I control it? Let's go and have a look. Is it damaged? As in damaged? Doesn't look it. No, I don't know what's up with this thing. Maybe it's because I'm not broadcasting. How do I broadcast again? It's not J, I know that. Do you know what? Don't know. So for now, I think we can actually just control it directly. So let's just do that. Still a noob, I know, still a noob. Let's go, remote control. I see, I can't. What's going on? My drone is broken. Oh well, never mind. Let's just switch these things off. Because again, what we're going to do is we're going to go for a bit of a jaunt. So I want to just make sure that we're kind of battened down. So you see we switch off the blueprint there. Now I want to move this thing, but I'm not sure how. Again, I'm wondering. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to move it. I think if I tell you what we could do. We could just side strafe away from it. That'll probably be the easiest thing to do. Everything else is locked on, so our mining vessel is locked on. That's nice. We've got our hangar doors there. They now work, which is obviously a nice addition to the game. They caused many explosions every time I tried to use them, so I'm quite glad that they work now. There we go. Right, so let's go up to the bridge. And then we can start to thrust ourselves away. Alright, captain's chair. Nice. So, just to get rid of... I don't know if I can see in there. Is it not going to let me see in there? No, it's not. Well, just to get rid of that thing, let's just thrust away. Whee! And let's just switch the inertia dampeners off, and then our ship will launch from the bay. Whee! It looks like the ship's moving. It ain't. The scenery is moving just to get that out of my bay. But look at that. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? I do love this flipping ship. And our little drone there is about to go bye-bye as well as we burn away. So inertia dampeners on. And now let's pick a rock. So all I'm going to do is just angle slightly up. Now, because I'm a little bit scared of this game at times, I have to make sure we never point at an asteroid because that is likely to kill me. So, and then full engine hammer down, inertia dampener off. It's a hell of a process every time. Just got to make sure that none of my rigs pick off. So again, let's just cruise at 30 for the moment, just to make sure we're happy. So as you see, look at that, I can look all the way in. So that rig there is obviously they're all bolted down, but what I should have used is maybe merge blocks. In fact, I don't know. Is there a better way to merge into a large block? I don't think you can. You can't connect a small and large grid at all. At least I don't think you can, other than landing gear to then clamp it on, which seems to work. But every so often, the gantries, you know, they just fly off for some reason. So there we go. Oh look, gold. Ooh. Magnesium, iron. Well, we could have gone and mined that, but again, I think we've got all the minerals we need for the moment. So I think this is more just exploration. So let's start to power up. And as you can see, that's looking pretty good. Let's just do that. So I've just realised all of my buttons are on, my factory lights, factory warning lights. There we go. Now we are going to put hangar doors on the production facility. That is something we will do. I'm just not a big fan of hangar doors. They don't seem to work on my computer. They just completely explode all the time. So yeah. Okay, hammer down. We should be at cruising speed now, full speed. Now this is when someone spawns in and they get slammed into the into the back of the ship. Oh, there's a little rock there. That's looking interesting. I always find the little rocks are more interesting than the big ones. They seem to have the rare stuff on them, like platinum and gold. But I think we're going to head to this rather large one here. Looking around for sort of blocks and discoverables. We found a few space stations now. We've not found much else though, which is a bit of a shame. It would be nice to find other things. As you can see, we can switch our guns on and off. That's nice, isn't it? And then we have multiple cameras. We can have a look around. We can switch gravity off. We can switch air off. We can do many wonderful things. Now, also, we can also control the guns as well. Oh, the guns are switched off, so let's just switch them back on. So we can control the various guns. God, I love this game. And that's obviously awesome. But I would stress, let's just keep the guns off for now, because they do tend to shoot me more than anything else. And that's because I don't know why. I just don't know why. That's some interesting rocks going on over there. Let's just hammer down a bit more. Full speed. And then because this ship is so flipping big, when you start to decelerate, it's best done very carefully. So you just want to make sure you're not going in an angular velocity, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? And again, that rock looks very uninteresting, so I think we will probably not go and have a look at it. Again, I'm finding I'm flying into deep space, and I'm just looking for bases now. My dream, I found some good space stations, as I showed a few videos back, but my dream would be to find a proper asteroid mining base that I can just base from a bit, and just to build maybe a few more ships and have a bit of an armada going on. But my desire at the moment is to kind of have a modular ship. As you can see, just plug in the miner there. I mean, that's not where it will live forever. I want it to be a bit more like Thunderbird 2, but as you can see, just having the ability to plug in these ships. I want maybe some warships on the side. So where you've got the back parts, I would like to have 2 nacelles that are basically warships that detach, and then basically I can go off and fight with, because I'm never going to fight with the big ship. But yeah, well, obvious really, isn't it? A bit dangerous to do that. I think we'll go and check out that asteroid. I think we're not terribly low on everything, but I think it's not a bad thing. Just scanning around. I think let's just go and check out that asteroid. Now again, I could use my drone. Remember, we've got that drone now. In fact, is there anything on that? There might be gas on that. So I'm just going to get my miner out. So there we go. Full stop. Full stop. And again, I'm just praying. I see. I think no, my rigs have not moved, which is awesome. There we go. Full stop. So let's go, and we'll go into our miner this time. So I'm going to use the airlock. I have to always figure out how I'm going to get out of the ship. That's basically smart. I have to do that. I love this engineering bit. I do love this. Look at my 4 reactors working well. Oxygen obviously coming through. I do like this. But this time we're going to go and actually mine. If I can get out the ship ourselves. So the miner doesn't have any oxygen. It's just I guess a platform really. It's a barge. It's not really a living area. Are my batteries on? Oh, they're charged as well. I remember to charge them. So let's switch the batteries off, recharge, and then all we do is we just go 3 dunk and then unconnect, and then we're away with our miner. Sweet, isn't it? I love that. I really do like that. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we have our little mining buggy, is we're going to go and investigate if this has got any ice. Ice is pretty important. As Vanilla Ice once said, ice, ice, baby. So we need to find some ice. This looks like it's predominantly iron. Actually, I can see a bit of ice maybe there. Let's have a look. Yep, ice. Ooh, there we go. That's a bit of luck, wasn't it? And almost a bit too lucky. Did you engineer that, Pyrex? No, I didn't. I honestly didn't. Most rocks have got ice in anyway now, so right, this is where it will really slow down, so I might just do this without talking. It's going to be jibby as shit for a bit. Right, hang on a minute. Clonkware. I'm not sure if it's even recording my voice, because this is when the game really doesn't like it when you've got this many miners. Right, hopefully you can hear me now if I back out. So let's see how much. Just one little thrust. We've got 6k of ice. So that's nice. So let's just do a lot more. As you can see, mining in this thing is a pretty quick process. And I've now got this on the blueprint, so if you want to have a go with it, just go and check it out. At least I think I do. I have to double check that, but I think I do. Now you can, again, I'll shut it while I mine, because I'm not sure if it's recording my voice when I mine. Whee! Right, so there you go, so that's what we do. How much has that got? 17k, that'll do for now. Let me just go back. I can always do this offline, but as you can see, that's what we'd do to get some ice quick, because obviously we are low on oxygen, so that's nice and quick. I love this kind of, I don't know, mothership and deployable module thing. Maybe, just thinking about it, maybe what I should do is build an entire modular factory platform. Do you know what I mean? So it would be something that you could maybe even deploy to a moon. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? You can have like a, and again, if you build it via blueprints, then it could be something that you could leave there as well. I like the sound of that. Use your drones to build it, so you don't have to go back and forward and that. I think, yeah, that's nice. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that indeed. Right, so here we go. We have to dock. Come on, any game that allows you to do this is worth $20, right, brah? I mean, come on. This is what I always dreamt Eve would have. I always dreamt Eve would have something like this, and sadly it doesn't. And I think this is why this game is so successful, because it's just, I don't know, it is a train set, don't get me wrong, but you know, you have to put the time in to build it, but once you've done it, the reward is just incredible. And I think, honestly, oh, and there we go. Clunk. And there we go. The oxygen immediately flies into the generator and we start to produce bottles. And that's obviously awesome. So if we go to our tanks. So this is, I mean, again, the survival element of the game is wonderful. It's not great. Our tanks aren't terribly full. We're going to have to really start mining a lot more. But hopefully you're seeing how wonderful that could be. Maybe, just as a thought, you could have everything modular. So you could have, like, I mean, that's our mining beacon. Maybe my production facility should also be on merge blocks, and then thrusters that can just move it away up and down, left and right. So you can actually, I mean, that actually is an exciting project to maybe do. You could have detachable, like the mothership in Homeworld 2 or 1, whatever. And you basically could detach everything. So currently, at the moment, this forward piece here, I don't know if I can show you that. This forward section here is all of my refineries, arc refineries, assemblers, oxygen tanks, things like that. And that's fine, but that is a very vulnerable component. So what you could do is you could armor that incredibly and have that as much more of a military thing. And below it, suspended beneath it, much as we've done with the production bay and the mining piece, you could have a detachable engineering section, which you could actually then, you know, detach, drop onto a good sized asteroid, and then build a spherical gravity generator and then actually live on the asteroid and move it around. Oh my god, that's exciting. My brain just is popping. It must be this coffee. But that's the wonder of this game, and I think if you're not playing it, you're missing out on a hell of a train set. This makes Minecraft look like a pile of poo, because it is just a wonderful possibility generation device, and I think you can do so much with this game. It is unbelievable. Hope you enjoyed that. Join us next time as we maybe start to do some modular stuff.